The 56 of Kevin Krasuski, the 47 of John Rude, and the 6X of Don Pomerico round out the field.
Green flag is out on the event.
That's Don Williams in the 47.
Thank you for that stunning update, Mr. Deo. Green flag is out. Ralph Ronk, Joe DiStefano dice it up down the back straightaway. Smoking Joe DiStefano takes the lead away from Ralph Ronk.
In the second now is the 3J of Joey Judge. In turn number 1, Ronk back to third. Up to the outside comes O'Neill. Kyle Wright there in the mix, along with the 78 of Buck Barrett, the M22 of Mike Du Bois.
And Deke, who won earlier, and Kevin Krasuski, who was the point leader coming in here tonight, having a hard time coming up through in this one.
A gaggle of cars working in the turn number 1. Ronk working that low line to the outside as O'Neill. Barrett gets a piece of the wall, and he goes over and lands on his wheels.
And Krasuski did a tremendous job not to hit him.
The brakes work on the 56.
And we will await for a word from the scene. Don't know how Krasuski missed that. Take a look at Big Jim's replay.
The driver is okay. The number 78 of Buck Barrett, he is okay.
Green off of turn number 4. DiStefano and Judge. Green flag is out on the event. Good side-by-side start on this one.
Du Bois looks to the inside of Ronk on the home straightaway. Look out for the Caprice Classic. He gets turned in turn number 1, but holds on. Right sweeps around the outside.
Down the backstretch, top 5. You could throw a blanket over him. And here comes Joey Judge. He is the meat and the sandwich of the Elizaville Bad Boys. We'll see if they cut him down the middle.
Judge works to the inside of DiStefano into turn number 1. Breaks loose at it too. The wheel's losing traction. And DiStefano holds on to the race lead. Judge still in the number 2 spot.
Halfway indicator up on the event. 4 down, 4 to go. 5th place is the hot spot on the racetrack right now. Ralph Ronk, Kevin Krasuski, Bill Deke, and the M22 of Mike Du Bois all battling for position.
Judge way up wide in turn number 2 that time. Open the inside line for the 41 of Jim O'Neill. Kyle Wright now works to the inside of Judge in turn number 4. He's got the spot away down the home stretch.
Krasuski and Deke both putting the pressure on the Caprice Classic of Ralph Ronk. And one of them's not going to make it here by the looks of it. Both of them up there in the points.
Krasuski on the outside of Ronk into turn number 3. Jumps on the binders. Ronk carries him up the track. Here comes Deke to the inside, but he gets an assist from Mike Du Bois and goes around.
If that was a hockey goal, they would have given him 2 assists. So couldn't have hurt himself too badly. Going to look for the green off of 4.
Green set to fly out of turn number 4. Joe DiStefano back on the pedal. Judge looks to the inside of Wright into turn number 1. Doesn't get the move made as he runs out of real estate, and up front it continues to be Joe DiStefano with the lead.
Bill Deke is coming up through. He's a man on a mission right now in 34. There's the assist. Du Bois didn't move.
And now he sweeps around the outside of Du Bois on the home straightaway. He'll go to work on the 54R of Ronk. Ronk right now in that number 6 spot. That's the final re-handicap position. Deke takes it to the outside into turn number 3.
Checkered is up. The 66 of DiStefano will win it.
Second goes to O'Neill. Third to Wright. Fourth to Judge. Fifth to Krasuski. And at the line for 6th, Billy Deke Jr.
Gonna look for the green off of 4. Green flag flies on the event. They take it 3 deep before the green even flew. And they're still 3 wide.
Winoski up against the ropes, and around goes Billy Ryan in the Batmobile. Don Coon, John Winoski, the front row. Green is out in turn number 4. And rows of 2, they work in this for number 1. Side by side for the number 1 spot. Out of it with the lead comes the 42P of Coon. Winoski goes second in turn 2, meeting with the boilerplate. And continuing to kiss it is Bill Judge.
One heck of a kiss it was. As they go up into turn number 1, does the race leader, the 42P of Coons. And then it's the 90 of John Winoski. Here comes Smiling Mike up the outside with car number 14 and those beautiful green wheels.
Deo up to the outside of Winoski, runs him out of track on the home stretch. Look out. The D7 of Davis down to the inside. Now Winoski gets loose again in turn number 1. Dale up to the outside. Fred Davis down to the inside. Paul Aragon Jr. in to contend. Then that Dayglow 38 of James DeSico. Now Winoski pushes way up wide. He's going to cross 3 lanes. They get together out of 4. Around goes Aragon. Around goes the Batmobile. And yellow lights are on.
And here they come.
To the Batmobile. Let's go.
Off of turn number 4. And the race leader pushes up the racetrack a little. Him and Davis made a little contact. Green flag is out. Anything could happen in this one, and it probably will.
Coon out of it with the lead. Davis breaks loose. Deo to the outside on the Fred Davis car. Gets around Winoski. He clears him in between turns 3 and 4. Davis down to the inside. Gets touched by Winoski. He breaks loose.
They take it up into turn number 1. Deo, a man on a mission on the outside, and here comes Billy Ryan from the back of the pack. The Batmobile is flying up through traffic. He's into the top 5.
Deo and Davis, double D in row number 2 there as they work it out at turn number 4. Winoski out of shape in turn number 4, up the track on the number 28 of Ryan.
Batmobile almost got taken out by the Joker.
Ryan into 4th. That battle rages on for position number 2. Dale gets around the outside now of the Davis car. He's in the 2nd, looking for 1st now into turn number 1.
Smiling Mike looking for the lead with a lap to go. The 42P of Coon, the 14 of Mike Deo, about to dice it up in the last lap of a very interesting pure stock qualifier.
Deo's car working good on that upper groove. Pulls in on the number 42 of Coon. Looks like it may be just a little bit too late. Checkered flag will fly. They'll drag race it to the line. Coon takes the win. Deo in for 2nd.
3rd goes to Fred Davis. 4th to Billy Ryan.
Senegal out of Accord. The Skidmore Heating and Cooling 26S will go away next. On the outside, the 8 is Ted DeGroat. Rounding out the field. In the 83, it's Greg Hocking.